Greetings, and welcome to a brief introduction to Engineering Management 501 entitled Introduction to Engineering Management. This course will explore the content, knowledge, and skills required to successfully transition from an engineering contributor to a manager and leader of engineers. We will begin the course with a discussion of what both researchers and management practitioners have determined that a new manager needs to know to be able to lead effectively. There's a remarkable agreement on what these things are, a remarkable agreement between folks that both practice management, the practitioners, and the researchers. We will then spend the course exploring the knowledge and skills which have been identified as critical for a new manager. The course will be based on a number of teaching tools. Weekly quizzes are used to hold students accountable for developing a broad base of content knowledge through the required readings. Online discussions will challenge students to develop a deeper understanding of specific topics. Let me say a quick word about these discussions. These are meant to be a forum for students to engage each other in exploring these certain topics in depth. Please give them the appropriate amount of time and thought. Research shows that online discussion participation is directly related to successful learning in online courses. So please, do not try to dash off a posting or two while you're on the subway. The discussions require more effort and more thought than that to get the benefit from them that you can get. And finally, there's a very unique term project. You will select a management challenge that you are very familiar with because it comes from your own experience. As the term progresses, you will analyze this situation through the lens of a succession of classic writings on the practice of management. By the end of the term, you will have thoroughly analyzed the situation and be positioned to recommend an effective action plan. Now please recall, this is a learning tool. It does not need to be focused on a problem which you are currently struggling with. It can be something from a past job or even a volunteer organization with which you've been involved. One word of caution. For some of you, this may be your first graduate level course. My expectations are that you will demonstrate mastery of the material by demonstrating you can use it to analyze situations, both in the discussions and in your term project. Please do not submit an assignment where you reiterate what a reading has said. I've already read these things. I know what they say. Reiterating what an author has written is a waste of your time to write it and mine to read it. You will demonstrate that you understand the author and the principles that they're expounding by applying their principles. Please keep this in mind for all assignments and all discussion postings. The topic of how to transition from an engineer to an engineering manager is challenging and important. If your future path includes this transition, I'm confident you will find this course a rewarding and useful experience. Thank you for your attention.